I want to share with you my story, my personal story, and how I came about to develop the Tikkune healing coaching service and the lessons that I've learned along the way. The main one being really to dare to invest in ourselves. So, for those of you who don't know me, I've been on a spiritual path for many years, always was intrigued by spirituality and growing myself and transforming, and really passionate about helping others along the way. So I've been a teacher at the Kabbalah Center since 2004. And over the years, at some point, I felt stuck. I felt something is not flowing, something is missing within myself, within my ability to truly help others. It didn't feel as authentic. I felt my heart was somewhat closed, and also had many fears. Fears of being different, fears of being judged. So I did what I felt at the time was the safe thing to do, which was at that time hiding behind the wisdom, hiding behind being a teacher, telling people what to do. Very easy and comfortable to do that. And in that, I was denying my gifts, my light, my true nature, and really just trying to be like everyone else that felt safe to me. So I realized after a while that it created a persona for me. It wasn't just a belief, but it created a persona, an identity that wasn't connected to who I really am. So after a while, I started to ponder on this, and I came to the conclusion that I really need to do something different. I need to shake things up, and I need to do things outside the box. And that outside of the box was to start to really have the courage to invest in myself. Invest in myself, it wasn't that I didn't invest in myself before, but really taking it to the next level and fighting the guilt along the way of what am I doing? I'm wasting time. I'm not being productive, not being efficient here. And I'll tell you a few things that I just started doing. I started learning a lot, learning about a variety of things, just expanding my experiences, my knowledge, my wisdom, immersing myself fully. My teacher, Garen Berg, helped me in this and finding different modalities that aligned with me and have so many similarities with Kabbalah, and Kabbalah giving it the depth that I was looking for. So branching out modalities, different healing modalities, family constellation, but a large spans. It's not just healing modalities, all the way to improv and what one can learn from spontaneity and even laughter and everything in between, and writing and journaling and literally anything in between. The second thing I started to do was to slow down and to take my time, to slow down, to meditate more, to slow down, to connect to who I really am. And I also started to do more fun stuff and random things that I neglected. I always loved writing, and I loved poetry, and I loved even rapping, but I felt like it has no time in a place where I am busy fulfilling my purpose, helping others. There's no time for that. Not realizing that if I don't take time for that, my ability to help others is limited. Because if I really want to help others, I need to bring me, my essence, my light to the plate. That's the only thing that I have to offer. So if I'm denying certain things that belong to me to be expressed themselves, then I'm denying being able to express it on the journey of helping others. So things like I started writing poetry again, and just things that finding ways to express my creative nature. So after a while, a few years, I started to notice a shift, and it started to feel right. It started to feel like I'm becoming more who I am, and it started to become noticeable for me in the meetings and coaching sessions that I had with others. It felt more authentic, heartfelt. Started to feel like who I am, intuitive, funny, using humor, creative. I was starting to feel okay with showing all of that. And in this period, starting planting the seed and developing the what's known today as the Tikkune healing coaching sessions, which at that time looked very different, and it will continue to evolve. One thing I'm sure about, it's not going to be the same in a year from now than what it is today, because as we're growing and evolving, everything that we touch and do and endeavor is growing and evolving with us. So I'm sure about that. A long story short, today hundreds of people have benefited from the Tikkun healing sessions, changing their lives, changing their beliefs, becoming hopefully more aligned based on the feedback that I get, becoming more aligned to who they really are. And thank goodness we're expanding. It's within the Kabbalah Center. I'm not the only one offering it. More teachers are being trained. The Kabbalah Center is able to offer it to a variety and more people through more teachers being offering that, and we're able to change more people's life. We're able to elevate consciousness and, God willing, bring this more and more light and elevate consciousness of all humanity, because that is the goal, really. The goal is to awaken more and more souls so we can wake up to a reality where there is more harmony, more love, and more peace. So the message here for me, and the lesson here for me, one amongst many, is to take the time to grow yourself. Take the time and dare to invest in yourself. Past the guilt, past the, oh, this is wasting time, and make it a point to invest yourself, to invest in yourself and to grow yourself in whatever ways you see fit. Because whatever we're trying to achieve, whatever our endeavors are, whatever we're trying to manifest, it's only going to be as good as we are. So we want to make sure that we are operating at our highest level, and that means daring to invest in ourselves and to grow ourselves. Thank you for listening and being part of this journey. Thank you so much.